Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs report in the afternoon. And although it's been a beautiful day, it's getting cold now. Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 23. Differing weights are an abomination to the Lord, and a false scale is not good. So, two declarations. This idea of deception is operative in this particular verse. And Solomon recognizes that if you have weights that are not true to the weight that they represent on the side of the weight, then you are deceiving those who purchase things from you. Because in the old days, everything was weighed out. And so on the scales, the weights balance the produce. And whatever the produce represented against the weights is what you paid for. And if you were paying too much, then that was a wrong thing to do. And the reality of this is a lack of trust. You know, weights are just lumps of metal. But if the lumps of metal don't register according to the weight on the side of the metal, then there's deception in those weights. And God hates deception. Those who present themselves as being something when really they are something else. He took great offense at the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the teachers of the law and the scribes because they presented a representation of God which did not reflect the true reality of who God was. And so they would make laws that God didn't make, in order to keep the people bound up with traditions that laws that God didn't make. Brothers and sisters, when we as Christians who represent Jesus Christ in our lives are not true to the mark upon our own lives, to the people around us, we misrepresent God. And therefore, the ability to trust is disappeared, and deception is in there. It's a bit like the food that Esau and Jacob, when Esau asked for the red stuff, give me some of that red meat. And then Jacob at the end and Isaac, and they said, there's poison there. Brothers and sisters, we need to be true to the representation of who we are. And if we say we're Christians, then we need to represent the truth of our Christianity in our lives. Otherwise, those around us will question whether in fact we are a true representation of God. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.